which car owners club is the most fun to be around, and which is the worst owners club?
Oh, name and shame. Right.
If you feel like
right.
it'll end your career if you say this, you don't have to answer the question.
No. I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer because I am authentic and I'm real, and as far as I'm concerned, it's the truth. I would say the most fun car clubs are the ones who are not pretentious, they don't own a vehicle to try and get better status, if you like. The people who, and I wouldn't say there's like a single owners club that is, in one camp and there's a single owners club in another, because there's all different members within that group. So, there are some supercar clubs that I have worked with, and, the owners of them have got so much money that they can afford to go and buy the latest Lamborghini, and they're not bothered about it, and they will still have fun with it, and they're still very down-to-earth people. They're like, yes, I've just spent, £400,000 on the Lamborghini. I know that, but I can afford to spend that. And, like every supercar owner should, they should make everyone's day with it. They should turn up somewhere and have a sense of humour. Whereas there can be members of the exact same club who, have scrimped and saved, and, they are real penny pinchers, and they've saved up for, say, I don't know, a 10-year-old Aston Martin. And because they now drive something that's got an Aston Martin badge on the front of it, again, they've got that sense of privilege and entitlement. It's all like, no. You still breathe the same air and eat the same food as everybody else on this planet. You're no better than anybody else, nor is anyone else better than you. But there are some owners clubs that are very, very particular on details. And they will be the ones that will, they will say, no, that one is it's the ones that will say, no, that one's a 1984 model because it's got 5 studs rather than 4, and no, you should know that, and you should tell everyone about that. So it's like, look, that's important to you in your Anunnaki bubble, but to the rest of the world, probably your wife, it's not that important. And I'm not talking to you, Mr. Anorak. I'm talking to the poor child that you're dragging around this show, as you probably dragged around 40 other shows of this nature and are now crying because they just want to go home and play on their Nintendo. So I'm trying to bring it to life. And it's not to a particular single mark or anything like that. There are, say, historic marks that may have very historic vehicles in there that have had a timeline of, it could be BMWs, it could be Porsches, it could be Land Rovers, it could be any of them. And they will, you will get the absolute anoraks there who be like, no, it's this because, and that's a really important piece of history. So put it in context. Yeah. To you, yes, this is really, really important. To the rest of the world, probably not.